YOLO!
Hello.
um, hey guys, my name's Jack, creator of Serial Killer, and with me here today is my co-host Jess. Hi.
Hi.
Uh, and we have very special guests today. We have two flight attendants and a military man, which I'm
Ooh.
really happy about. Remember, we were just talking about this, Jess?
Yeah.
That we would
Trying to
want
get some
somebody from the
connections.
military. Yep. Yes, so let's introduce ourselves. But first we have Holden. Hey man.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Holden, probably better known on the internet as Big Will 1997 over on TikTok, where I've been making videos about the military and transitioning out of the military for a little over 3 years now. Garnered a little bit of a following there. In my day-to-day life, I am a high school teacher now, though, so kind of two separate worlds, and I kind of bring them all together over on TikTok.
Such an interesting perspective, yeah. And you are TikTok famous no matter what you say. I'm still gonna think that. um and then we have Blanca and Eric, which are flight attendants. Hey guys, how you
Hi.
doing?
Sure. Yeah. I'm Eric. Yes, I'm a flight attendant. I also start working part-time as a dental assistant in Illinois, just outside of Chicago. And yeah, I remember when Jack brought this idea of this card game to me first, and I was just like, yeah, I'm game. It's weird.
Oh, that's right. I think we played that at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We brought
Yeah, we played
so we
with you,
picked him up. Yeah, we
Jason.
picked him up from his hotel, and then we brought him back to our apartment, and he thought that we were gonna chop him up. No, I'm just joking. But yeah. So Blanca, Eric, and I, we go way back. We met when we were literally kids, starting out. Yeah. So Blanca, yes.
I'm Blanca. I'm also a flight attendant, and I just had a baby a few months ago.
Aw.
So I'm a new mom.
She is gorgeous.
Thanks. And that's pretty much consuming all of my time right now. So that and being back at work. So,
Mm. And
and
so you probably have a lot of anger inside you then.
actually, she's a pretty chill baby, honestly. But yeah, Jack came on my podcast last week to talk about serial killer. So I was very happy to be part of that too.
Yeah, you guys. Every time I invite somebody, now it's like almost like a theme. I have to tell them like, hey, I'm reaching out to you because you helped me out when I was starting out. So I really wanted to like get to know you better and get your perspective on things, because even I mean, Blanca, Eric, and I, we've hung out before outside of work, but with Holden, like, we became TikTok friends, but we never really hung out. So this would be such a great opportunity, to actually just hang out and get to know each other. And I'd like to know your dark thoughts. Ha ha ha.
Especially when someone you're walking down the aisle.
Yeah, I'm a collector of it. I love collecting dark thoughts. But yes, speaking of dark thoughts, we are going to start this episode by asking you guys if you are to recreate a death scene from a movie or a TV show, which one is your favorite and who do you think deserves it in your world?
Death scene from a TV show or movie. Man, you'd think that this would come
easily.
Yeah, especially Holly. So my girlfriend has a horror podcast, and she's deep into the horror scene. So when anytime anything new comes out,
you know which one I was thinking just immediately came to mind. It was 13 Ghosts when the room is like spinning.
Mm-hmm. Like when it's that huge.
Yeah.
Which ghost is that?
It's not because it's the guy that dies, not Tony Shalhoub, but the other one.
The other guy,
Matthew
Lillard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys seen 13 Ghosts?
Mm-hmm. I love
It's
that
good.
movie's scary AF.
Yeah. There's some really cool imagery in it. The ghosts all have these really cool backstories. If you haven't seen it, it's good. It's a good like early 2000s, late
Yeah,
90s.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Like right
Yeah.
after Scooby-Doo, because Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yeah, he was big at the time.
Yeah.
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 Well, the first thing that came to my mind is like when I was growing up, in like kind of like the mid 2010s, The Walking Dead was all the rage.
Oh yeah.
So immediately, my brain went to the scene where Negan's got everybody on their knees with the baseball bat, and
Oh my god.
yeah, and he takes out Glenn.
Oh, that was
Oh
horrible.
my god.
And
I was
thinking,
hoping
like,
that you were not gonna mention that because that was traumatizing.
the memes were pretty good though.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, I don't know, that'd probably be good punishment for my neighbor not mowing his lawn.
Man, just a Negan bat to the head.
It's like it fits the crime.
I could just
I
imagine
remember-
you out there with a bat. Like, you see this lawn? This is what I'm gonna beat the holy hell out of you.
And he had a name for that bat, right? I think it was Lucille. Yep.
Lucille.
Yep.
Lucille.
That's the nod.
Wow, that's awesome.
I had the Lucille guitar.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like Lucille was the guitar for like one of those. I can't remember if it was. Not to be.
Steely Dan?
Was it Steely Dan?
I think it was.
I think so, maybe.
That's cool.
Because there's a couple of other shows I watch that have like Lucille as their nickname for like the van or something.
Okay.
And I think it's not.
Here's
Steely-
a
Yes,
fun
Lucille.
fact for you.
Lucille has been around.
Steely Dan's name is actually from a mythological dildo.
What?
There's my fun fact for the episode.
How is that?
Okay, you
I don't
reach your
know.
quota.
I know.
All right.
My
Steel?
grandma told
Did they
me
make
that.
it out of steel?
I think so. I don't know.
That's good trivia right there. I'm down with that.
Okay, now I'm really excited because apparently I thought that Holden's going to be like, I don't know, he's just super sweet online, and now I'm like, oh, I'm excited to play with him now.
I don't know about that. I mean, I just ran a series on death row inmates. So.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I have to check that out.
Yes.
Yeah. Who wants to volunteer as the first coroner?
First coroner.
You want me to go
Jess
again?
was from the last day. You can go.
I'll go. It's fine. Let's see. The person who picks their nose in public.
Ooh.
Oh, let me get my. I'm getting 10 cards just to
10?
Have a variety.
Yeah.
It looks like Holden's already got one.
Oh.
Is there a student that does that and leaves boogers under their desk?
Oh man, I got the worst student story from today. I might save it for a little while though.
Ooh.
Let it stew for a minute.
Yeah.
What you got, Jack?
Mm-mm. Because they like to pick their nose, they deserve Ebola.
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 Straightforward. Just Ebola.
I got. Oh wait, do we say it now?
Yeah.
Just hop on in there. Get in there.
Sucked to death by an industrial pool drain.
Ooh.
Oh,
I kind of like that
that's
one.
like
That's a good one.
Final Destination. The pool scene. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Well, if they pick their nose, they probably aren't too good at tying their shoes. I got trips on their new shoes and falls down the stairs.
I like that one too. Shoot, these are all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go real weird with it.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a literary buff, so we're gonna go with they win the lottery in a quaint New England town where the townsfolk stones them to death as an annual sacrificial rite.
I like
Yep.
that. I played that card
That's one of my
yesterday.
favorite cards. Yeah.
It's my favorite
That's
card.
one of my favorite cards. It's
That's
one of
a-
those short stories that, yeah,
It's a real
one
good
of those
story.
short stories that really stick with you.
I have to go with that one with
Ooh.
Holden.
Alright. 1 point for
Especially-
me.
Especially because of how like it's annoying, but it's not that bad. But I just like to imagine that like a whole community of like germaphobes gets together and they're like, "You've brought disease upon our town," and just
Okay, here's my fun fact about the lottery. It was the only movie that was actually filmed on location at Hollywood Studios in Orlando. Yeah, and they milked the heck out of it and ran studio tours through the lottery set for about 20 years.
I did not know that.
No kidding.
Shoot.
All right. Who's the next? Do you want to volunteer? Anybody? Otherwise, I'm going to go. Okay.
I shall go. All right. The person who blocked you before you can block them.
Oh my
That
goodness.
asshole.
Now you can do nothing except murder them.
That always reminds me of the early days of Facebook or
Yeah.
MySpace. You know how like
Yeah.
you don't like certain people and then you want to block them, but then you're already blocked.
All right. I'm going to go with disemboweled by a small child with a sword.
I like that.
I like that one too.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm going to go with systematic racism, which I thought was just going to give them a lifetime of suffering.
I'm going to do Lyme disease from a crotch tick.
I almost picked that one.
She's like, I have that.
I did. I'm going to go with heart attack from a nightmare about their past because I feel like you're blocking me for some weird reason and I hope it sneaks back up on you.
Well thought out. I think I'm going crotch tick.
Crotch tick.
Oh.
That got more than a pity win.
I always get the pity wins, and this time it wasn't, right, Eric? You told me it's not a pity win.
It's not a pity win.
All right.
I'll go next.
What? Okay.
All right. The person who took your virginity.
Oh, I don't want to murder them.
Me either.
I just want them to suffer a little bit.
You've got very different life experiences. All right.
I know. Did they take it or was it freely given?
Oh, they took it.
They took it.
They took it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Get into that mindset. Whoops, I'm picking new cards. Why?
I'm going to say heat stroke from too much masturbation.
That's a contender, all right?
That's what I'm going to go with.
Mine would be Packed to Death by Chickens.
Mine is trapped and roasted to death on a tanning bed.
Ooh, good.
Oh.
Has that happened in something? That sounds familiar.
1,000 Ways to Die episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Final Destination.
Final Destination,
Yeah,
right?
Final Destination. A lot of these deaths, I'm like, let's just list down all these scenes.
Final Destination.
I'm gonna go with drowned from falling into a river, trying to make out with their own reflection.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that's the winner, honestly. Like, that checks out.
Yep.
Narcissistic.
Egotistical bastards.
Are we keeping score? Are we taking?
I'm
right?
showing my badges right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-1-1.
All right. That racist family member.
Oh.
Ooh,
Eesh.
I have a lot of those.
I did.
For some reason, I really like slow death, so mine would be
For some
fed to the.
Fed to-
Mine would be fed to the crabs at the Stepstones.
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
I'm going with water intoxication.
Mm.
Because
Oh.
I'd like to think that they're like on their way to being healthy and then they just drink too much water. I know.
Yeah. I think I'm going to hit them with the Uno reverse card with the hate crime. Just like a little taste of their own medicine.
I like that one.
Oh, that's poetic.
Excuse
Mm. Trapped and suffocated to death in the trunk of their own car.
me. Ooh. Dang it. They're all good. But I think I have to go with the crabs.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm on fire.
I know. What the hell?
Crabs, you got tits.
Is it because Kiwi's not here?
Yeah. No,
He
'cause
downplays it when Kiwi's here.
it's a well-known fact that I don't ever win this game. So, wait, whose turn is it?
Jack,
Yeah.
you.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You won
Give the
enough.
rest of us a chance, all
Pick
right?
us a victim.
Oh, I got a good one. Your favorite Karen.
Ooh,
Ooh. I don't know if we have enough time for this one.
I know, right?
I'm gonna kill them with kindness because I like to.
Aw.
That's nice. That's sometimes the best way. That's my attitude on the plane.
Sometimes I'm gonna be so overtly nice to you that you're gonna start feeling bad about yourself.
Right.
Okay, so she is, I don't know, at some factory complaining. So she's gonna snag her clothes into an industrial dough mixer, getting mixed to death.
Mixed to death.
I wonder how that feels like. Like
Painful.
having dough all over your body and just get wrapped in dough. Like it
You
might
probably
feel
feel like-
nice at the
right?
same time.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, this is a tougher one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like falls into the gorilla enclosure, and my whole idea is like she's at the zoo and she's mad that the animals like aren't like out there performing for her, and then she like falls into the exhibit like trying to like jeer on a gorilla.
She would.
Oh
She
my
would.
goodness.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And complain as she's getting eaten.
I want to
Like,
recon
where's the
I didn't see
manager?
any of the animals.
Right.
Where's the supervisor?
Give me the gorilla supervisor.
Yeah.
I want to talk to your supervisor, sir.
So a larger gorilla comes out.
There's always a bigger gorilla.
That's what she said.
Ah, I'm going to go with hopping on a flight right after scuba diving because
Oh yeah.
no one can tell her what to do.
Exactly.
Like that one. I like that all the flight attendants so far have picked that card. In
Right.
every episode.
For reals.
I've
For
never checked
reals.
it out. I feel like it's going to be a real bad day.
I mean, there's a reason why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Hop
Yeah.
on a flight after scuba diving.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with your brain.
So
I don't know.
It's the bends,
Yeah.
right?
Your blood.
Blood collapse.
Yeah.
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 It's like being in.
What's it called? The bends?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The bends. Never met a good Ben.
No, not even Uncle
Oh,
Ben.
I just forgot that I'm the judge. Um,
Did you forget?
Do we need to go through?
yes, please.
I said
Call a
kindness.
friend. Kindness.
Snags their clothes on the mixer.
And the falls into gorilla enclosure.
Hashtag RIP Harambe.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's in the name.
This took a turn. Hopping on a flight after scuba diving.
I don't know. I find like I have this scene in my head, and it's really funny. If the Karen fell into the gorilla enclosure, I feel like that's a battle that's going to be viral.
That was a good one. Yeah.
That was good.
If she keeps a brick in her purse, it might be over, man. I don't know.
Right? No, I mean you don't know what she has. You know, tricks under her sleeve, like
She's definitely
literally.
got some spray. She's got something. This is going to be a good show.
One of those tiny
She's-
tasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. I was
She's
in
just
a
gonna nag the
restaurant the other
gorilla.
day. Somebody had one of those, and they just like set it off at their table like it was no big deal.
Why?
Yeah,
A
the whole plate. Yeah, like one of those little like stun guns that people keep in their purse, and she just goes,
Yeah.
and like the whole restaurant turned and looked like,
What?
Yeah,
yeah,
because it's a sick move.
it's loud. I mean, they're loud.
They are.
The first time I saw what do you call it? The
So what-
handheld thing.
Like stun gun, I think so.
Yeah,
Taser.
taser. The first time I saw it was I was actually on a date.
She pulled it on me.
Dazed.
We were sitting in his car and we were talking about I think we were talking about like I think we're in a bad neighborhood or something, you know? And then he just pulled it out and then he like he turned it on. I didn't know. I thought it was just, you know, on TV you see like the blue light thing
Yeah.
and then the crackling. It really happens in real life. I thought it's just a TV effect or like a movie effect. I'm like that was a little scary for me, but also at the same time like okay, I guess I'm safe because we have a taser.
No, he was trying to see how far he could go with you.
Do you
Like,
have one?
You gotta be up close enough to like stick it into something.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Right,
think you've
right.
probably gotten shot by the time you're ready to be tased.
Right.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me get this thing out of my pocket, turn it on. Like,
I know.
Yeah. I mean, what do you
don't bug me yet. Give me a second.
Yeah.
what do you expect the two gay boys? I mean, of course they're gonna think that a taser would save them.
I don't know, sock full of quarters or something. Probably more
Yeah.
effective.
Did you tase each other for fun later?
I would.
I can't reveal any details.
Yeah.
Love is love, damn it.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. I actually no. This is like for real. Somebody actually gave me a electric plaything for Christmas, like out of nowhere. That those. It's a glass wand that
Has
has electricity on it,
Hmm.
and it's supposed to. I haven't used that. I gave it to somebody else because I actually have phobia and electricity because I used to stick forks on outlets when I was a kid.
Jesus.
Fork into those outlets.
Yeah. So
What
yeah, I have phobia. I don't like crackling. I don't like it. I'm scared of electricity.
Good to know.
So do those ASMRs of like people cracking like noodles? Does it freak you out? Like,
No,
Yeah, like
the
bubble
bug
wrap.
zapper.
yeah.
The bug zapper freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, what is an electric
You have to
chair?
live in Florida,
Right.
so
Yeah.
No, we have one in the backyard.
oh,
And
you
my
do?
dog's scared. Yeah. And my dog's scared of it. She don't want to
Aw.
pee in the backyard every time it's dark because of the bug zapper, and I don't blame her. Like she's really scared of it.
We don't like being in the dark either.
Holy shoot.
I mean, who wants to pee in the dark?
Yeah,
Unless
People that are ashamed of themselves.
or unless it's a venue.
well, that was a
That's why you do. Whose turn is it?
Me. I think it's back
Oh,
to me,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. The person who ghosted you after finding a relationship with somebody else.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I might have
Yeah.
picked a card for this one. Hold on.
Yes.
How many cards do you guys have in your hands? 10?
We got 10. Do
Oh,
whatever you want. You can
Oh,
cheat
that's
off camera. We won't know.
I
As long as you make
picking
people
cards
smile,
that
it's a win.
already-
Oh wait, I think I'm gonna use this one. All right. Devoured by a lion during a safari tour.
Ooh.
Ooh, was that their date vacation with
Yes.
the person they found a relationship with? Oh my
That
goodness.
was they decided to honeymoon there and now he's gone.
He's
Oh,
a
I got-
ghost forever.
Yeah.
I guess we're going with the animal theme. Kicked by a horse. Just a kick.
Ooh. That's
If
hard.
you die, that's not the horse's problem that you're a weakling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with like hanging.
Public hanging.
No, I don't. I
Mm.
guess I didn't do myself like enough of an intro. I have a couple different degrees. One of them is a history degree, and I personally like to kick it old school. So there's nothing more old school than a nice public hanging.
Oh,
True.
Yeah.
I guess there has to be a certain punishment for people who string you along like that.
Mm-hmm.
String you
Yeah.
along.
Like
Yeah.
the string of the noose.
That's
Yeah, exactly. String.
I'm just picturing a dude
Nice
outside
one.
the gallows with a bell, like, hear ye, hear ye. This dude's a bad friend.
Or like
Done.
shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
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 Deep down in my core, I just like the idea of like capital punishment for like very small indiscretions. Like,
Because it's funny.
Fair enough, yeah.
It is.
Clipped your toenails in public. Beheading.
Yep.
robbed and quartered.
I've got drugs wrapped in plastic, breaks open while inside their ass.
Ooh.
A little bit of mule in action.
Man.
That one. Because now I'm
yeah.
just imagining some drug lord that's like, drug lord swooped in and got my friend. Seems
seems like
wonderful at
something
first.
It'd be fun to watch as it unfolds. Like
Right.
what will happen to them before they die?
Their eyes dilate real big.
Have you seen that movie Lucy?
Yes.
That's what happened to her. She becomes God.
Yeah. I have to go with public hanging because I am along the same lines of like just minor inconveniences, but I want everyone to know. Holden is killing it. How many kills do you have, Holden?
I've got 3.
You got
Oh,
3?
Oh,
I'm
what?
counting with car wash tokens because that's what was closest. So
We gotta keep up, guys.
I
I
know.
know.
We can't.
Sure. got
Shame
one.
on these flight
I-
attendants.
Alright.
And next one is it Eric?
Eric.
Oh,
Holden?
I'm here looking through my other cards. Okay.
Mm.
Oof.
Oh.
The campus rapist.
Mm,
Ooh.
That's a
it
rough.
just got
Good one.
real.
Don't hold back, guys. Don't hold back.
Exhaustion from too much sex.
Oh, what?
Very fitting. Very
Yeah.
You're gonna, but you're going to allow them to get more victims.
I mean, they've already gotten victims, but you know, hopefully, maybe it'll happen in the bushes where everyone can see. Like it's just
Oh.
Yeah.
like they tried with their last victim, and they just got to like unbuttoning their pants, and then they just like keel over.
Oh,
I don't want them to have more victims, but I'll take one for the team. I'll hide in the bushes.
Okay.
Hey.
To consume their entire body.
Oh,
I
gross.
love that card.
oh,
You know,
yep.
I got another like real old timey one. Stabbed with pitchforks while being burned at the stake. It's like a twofer. You get two deaths
is.
from there.
That's a lot going on.
You know that somebody used it in the last episode, and they actually have an
Tiny
impromptu
pitchforks.
small pitchfork in their vicinity for some reason.
Ooh.
I got
Yeah.
a sword.
Hey.
Oh,
Ooh.
is
That
that
looked
from
like
the
a-
military?
Yeah, that looked like the military
Yeah.
grade.
Yeah, that's my NCO sword.
Nice.
Like a
That's so
saber.
cool. Is it like real? Like you could slice somebody with it?
No, there's not a blade on
No?
it. This one's not. This is like a decorative one. You could take it and run it across your arm.
Really?
Oh. Could you imagine if your arm just fell off?
I know.
You guys could go viral. I'd go to the
I
hospital.
know.
Let's go back to shotgun. No, it is the shotgun.
I'm pissed off that they don't give you real swords now. 'Cause I do bodybuilding competitions, and the rewards are swords. Like depending on what place you place, you get like swords. So I have like 6 still packed away, and like you can stab someone with them.
And they're like real swords? That's
They're real
crazy.
swords.
What?
Like
I didn't know that's the price
I
for
would
body.
love to.
it depends on which organization. The organization that I'm in, they do swords. Some of them do like medals. But first place is a giant like hatchet axe thing.
Oh.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't gotten that yet, and that's what I want. You get a hatchet and a crown, and I want.
What's the organization?
Huh?
What's the organization?
OCB, the Organization of Competitive Bodies.
Nice. Are they
Oh.
cool swords? Are they like?
You guys discuss. I'll be right back. They're right there. I'm gonna go grab them.
Oh. Oh, I'm interested. I see. We talk every day, and I didn't know about the swords. Now I'm like, speaking of swords, let's do it.
Let's see your swords.
Jack, what's your card?
Mine is because they need to suffer too. They need to be drowned inside a sinking car,
Ooh.
and then everybody,
Way
and
to
then
go.
everybody will watch it.
Yes.
What did Jack say?
The slow.
Oh, my death is drowned inside a sinking car, and everybody will watch it.
I like that.
Oh, these are cool.
Whoa!
These are my swords, and they're all like
What?
you can
Wow.
you can cut someone with it.
Don't
It
don't
needs
cut
to be-
yourself.
No, I'm not gonna cut myself.
Have they grading on it,
I
too?
took them to work after I won them because I started doing it when I was bodybuilding, and a bunch of people were talking shit, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna go compete with the other 12-year-old boys?" So I came back and I was cutting my limes with these.
Anybody want to try?
Yeah, you want to talk shit now? Who's a 12-year-old boy?
They're cool.
I like those.
All right. So drown in a car,
Stick a pitchfork.
pitchforks, and
And burned at the stake.
burn at the stake.
That's a twofer. I
And
like that one.
exhaustion from too much sex.
Yeah.
Well, that's right.
Sex and then expanding mouth.
I'm gonna go with expanding mouth because that's just so gross.
It is.
Gonna
He
eat it.
deserves to be consumed by himself. Yeah.
Yes.
My inspiration for that card is Pac-Man, and then I just realized,
Just the
you know, how it like, but if it's a human person that does that, then it would be so gross. Yeah.
It would be so
Yeah,
cool to
pretty
watch
gross.
them.
I'd still want to see though how that would look
Yeah.
like.
Right, so gross, but I want to see it.
I want to see it.
So gross, man. Oh, ew, brother.
Ugh, brother.
All right. I
think I'm
think
up.
it's Holden.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up.
I
Yeah.
think I got a good one. The person with a fake service animal.
Oh, I hate those.
boy.
Flight attendants are in their feelings on this one.
So,
I saw a story a couple years ago about someone trying to get a service peacock on an airplane.
I think that's when it like
Mhm.
when they drew the line or
I like
like
the line.
Yeah.
done
I
Yeah.
don't think we're allowed to take exotic birds
anymore.
are we?
Yeah, no.
Like, at all.
No. Yeah.
I'll never remember.
No, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
remember being in like Puerto Rico or something in the airport, and there was a sign with a parrot on it that said like "Don't smuggle me" or something, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
I had a small horse before because they're allowed on the plane. The
Oh,
dwarf
yeah.
What?
dwarf
The
ponies. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
Shetland pony?
Yeah, like a tiny horse. And then it was so cute because they had like they colored the hooves and stuff. And they had the diaper on. Yeah, but I mean like it's like a size of a Great Dane
Yeah.
is what it was. Yeah.
Which is still
It was-
pretty big.
That's a
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
animal.
We had nowhere to put that horse, but
No.
I mean they made it.
When you put it in the bathroom, like what do you?
No, there. So
Yeah.
in the very front, there's a huge
Okay.
what is it? What do you call it? A space.
To ride
Foot,
shotgun with
racket.
the pilot.
Yeah. No, not not in the cockpit.
It's
On the first row.
pilot.
Yeah, on the first row, there's a huge leg room, so that's where they. And you know, like I don't think they can bend their knees or anything because they was standing the whole time.
It's not very good for the horse.
You can't look up.
Can't look up. We can't do anything. No, but I mean, like horses themselves, like they sleep standing up. I
Yeah.
think the only time
Yeah.
that they actually lay down is when they're dying, because they even give birth.
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
if they're playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's good to
go
know.
with peck to death by their own animal support chickens.
Real literal. I like it.
Just chickens. But you know they're gonna be
Go
like,
for
this
it.
is my animal support chicken.
That's a good one here, right? Animal themed.
I'm just gonna go like face to face, hit in the head by a fire extinguisher. Just be like, you're
Yeah,
stupid.
for the short and sweet.
Yes,
ones.
like-
I love it.
Get it over with.
In a slow and what is it called? Agonizing death.
Agonizing.
Yes.
Yeah, it has. Sorry,
No,
there
go
has to be peak. No, I was gonna say there has to be peaks and valleys. Like some deaths have to be short, and some deaths have to be long.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go mauled and eaten by a service bear.
By a service bear.
Service bear.
I like how we're all going with those. I picked devise your own death because I want
Ooh.
their animal to eat their face somehow, and then I'm gonna take the animal with me later. 'Cause
I
like
was thinking
animals.
like they were trying to pass off like a pit bull as like a service dog, and then he like ate him or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna give him some pepperonis, and then he's gonna go home with me, and just gonna be a
And
regular
you'd be-
dog.
Full guard
And
dog.
yeah, and then you'd tell them like, "Yeah, boy, I know you're not. You're a regular dog. Don't ever,
Yeah.
don't let anybody tell you otherwise."
Don't let anyone
You're
tell
not.
you otherwise.
About the face you ate.
hmm
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. I think that was a good one.
Yay! I'm on
Nice.
the board.
Yep, on the board. Hey,
Sword.
What is your
I-
counter today?
I'm gonna do this because I have no
Oh,
other.
Oh,
it's been a trend. We're putting it
know.
on our
I'm
heads.
jealous of your hairpiece,
just
Jack.
lick and stick it on your
Yeah.
forehead.
I want to convince Rathy to do that.
Or mine.
Just like keep counters on his head.
Well,
It's gonna-
I'm sure he'll do it. He'll be game.
He would be down. Oh no!
Yeah. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
Blank.
the party crasher. I can't speak anymore.
Party crasher,
The one-
picnic grill explosion.
Ooh, yeah.
They're creating such a bad time. I want to go out with them and the whole party.
Explosion.
Mine would be crushed by a garage door because they were trying to sneak into the party through the garage, but then they got crushed.
Tatum.
You want to crash, you're gonna get crushed.
Uh,
I know that
Such a-
was such a good one.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. There's some pretty good ones. I'm gonna go with school shooting. Just real plain and simple. Just real simple.
It sounds so much darker coming from a high school teacher.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, you know,
Which reminds me, I would like to ask you, like, how do you guys deal with that fact now that there is always a possibility of it?
yeah, I mean, schools have become a lot more like locked down, even since I was in high school, and it's only been 10 years. So, um, like you need to swipe a badge to get like inside and outside of the building. So it's pretty hard to get in and out, like if you're not supposed to be there. So like the biggest threat
Wow.
comes from people that are supposed to be in the building, like, you know, staff or students.
Yeah,
And all you can really do is like hope it doesn't happen, right? Like, because
right.
there's only so much you can do. I mean, yeah, it's tough. And I know, like, when I was going through like teacher prep, like finishing up my master's degree, we had this conversation in a circle, and people are like literally like bawling their eyes out because they're like,
No.
this is like such an
Yeah.
awful fact that just comes with the job. Like, you never really know. So basically,
Yeah.
like, if you ask the teacher, like, what is your plan if it's like a school shooting happens or something happens, every teacher's got this like crazy like plan they've cooked up where they're like, I'll jump out the window and scale the wall to the top of the building.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man.
So my classroom right now is I have like a window, but it's into a courtyard. And I remember like a student saying like, yeah, if there was a school shooter, I would like open the window and jump out it. I'm like, you're in a courtyard now, like you're trapped, like there's
Yeah.
no way out.
No.
I'm like, at that point, it's like natural selection. Like, you're the one that jumped into the barrel.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's it's
It is what
sad
it
to
is.
think about it.
It's like part of the reality of education now. The world's changed. It's a different place than it was, 10 years ago, but really more than like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
My parents, like, they went to like more rural areas, and people would come to schools with like shotguns in their truck. Like, that was a normal thing. I mean, I grew up in like rural Wisconsin. I live in Minnesota now, but people used to like come to school with guns in their cars. Like, now that's like a federal crime. Like, things they're different.
And that's just because they were coming from whatever, like, they were doing on the weekend, coming to the school
Yeah.
to shoot it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. Things are a lot different, but you do what you can to mitigate. Like, our school has like a security team, basically. I'm actually on it, and you just like, we talk about all these scenarios and what are you gonna do.
Well,
Unfortunately,
Too, so you probably have decent insight as far as
yeah, and unfortunately, like, my school this year has pretty much checked every like bad thing that could happen off the list except for the school shooting. Knock on wood.
Okay, let's not hope that.
Like,
I
we
know.
had a bomb threat earlier in the year. We had a student die earlier in the year outside of the building. Like, we've really checked all the boxes for this year. So, this stuff is like the reality. I mean, it happens. So you just kind of have to, plan the best you can.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
prepare
I'm
for
sorry
the
to bring.
worst.
I brought you guys to that tangent, and now I'm like, oh, I'm sad.
I know.
Hey, like, check on everybody.
Hey, you guys are on
That's
airplanes all day long.
That was my fault.
It's all fun deaths, not real deaths.
Yeah.
Say that I like just kind of like stayed attention to the fact that he said he's been out of high school for 10 years, and that like really killed me.
Oh wait, I missed that. 10 years ago you were in high school?
Yeah.
Old.
We're old. It's been like 20 years.
21.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
what I
I'm an old soul. I've done a lot in 10 years.
No, good on you.
Mhm.
Couple degrees, 4 years in the military. Like, I don't know, it's career like 4 or something.
You got this.
Yeah.
But I was just like, damn. I feel old. 21 years this
Yeah,
year.
we're old.
Now TikTok sensation, whatever.
Yeah.
You're not old, you're mature.
Yeah,
We're all mature.
I'm aging like milk, so it's all good.
Milk. Like a fine mid-priced cheese.
Fine. 2%.
2%.
Real sharp.
Real sharp.
Too sharp. All right, hold on. We might backtrack here.
Right. Who was the coroner?
Blanca was the coroner, and it
Oh,
was
okay,
the
that's right.
Oh yeah.
That party crasher. Okay.
party crasher.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Rabies
happens a lot.
Rabies from what?
Squirrel bite
from a squirrel bite
Oh,
at the picnic.
at the picnic.
at the picnic.
Yeah.
Can I hear the other ones again? Because I only remember the shooting.
That's the
I
goal,
said
right?
picnic grill explosion.
That one's
Mine
good.
is-
And I'm hoping that the
Crushed by a
squirrel gets away
garage
before
door.
it explodes.
What was yours, Jack?
The
Cru-
garage.
Crushed by a
Oh, yeah.
garage door. Yeah.
All right, Pete Tatum.
This is hard. Since I do like a slow death, I'm gonna go with
Rabies.
Since I do like a squirrel.
well, I mean, because the rabies wouldn't kill you right away.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's really
Nope.
gonna ruin this picnic.
Oh god, have you watched a documentary about rabies? It is a terrible way to die.
Horrible.
There's
Awful.
only been one person that survived it, wasn't there? And
Well,
they had to put him into a coma.
It's not like so if you catch it early enough, but basically as soon as you start showing symptoms, you're dead.
Yeah.
There's no going back.
No, you're done.
Saying like
But it's slower than
sensitivity to light.
shooting,
Yeah.
and it's slower than an explosion, and maybe not slower than the garage door closing, but they're about the same,
At least while
right?
yeah.
No, the squirrel bite just reminds me of when the contestants from that show Alone,
Oh yeah.
and it takes so much of them to survive for so many days, and then they get bit by a squirrel, and then they go home.
That's all.
Yeah, it's
My favorite one from that show is there was I don't remember which season it was, maybe 4 or 5. It was the redemption season where they brought all the people back that failed miserably in the other seasons. And this lady's talking a big game. She's like, I'm gonna win this. Just wait. 4 hours into it, she stabs a fish hook into her hand and is done.
Oh my god.
Because it's barbed.
Yeah.
She can't get it out and just done. She's just
yeah.
she's like, this is my redemption. 4 hours.
Done.
Because if you have to call the medic, that's it.
Yeah, they're taking you
If you have
every time.
if you need
yeah.
stitches,
She did it
whatever,
herself.
you're good. You're done. Anyway,
And
Gotta cut one side of it. No, whatever.
whose turn is it? After
Yours.
Blanca, my turn.
Yeah.
Not Holden?
No.
Oh,
You're
Oh,
up.
you're done. Okay, go on. My
We're
turn.
in a different order on everybody's.
yeah, I think so.
I don't like
I
this
know.
card.
Are me and Blanca
Oh.
top for you guys?
Yeah, we're all
Blanca and Eric are bottom for me, and then it goes Holden and Jack.
Oh yeah.
It's-
So we're
But
all
it's
over the place.
Yep.
Holden, me, yes, and then Blanca and Eric.
Oh,
But-
okay.
I'm sure everybody knows this person. It's the one who always plays the victim.
Ooh.
Jack.
Now they're
Yeah, that's
But
me.
it's not going to be any good.
now they're
Steps backwards off a cliff, trying to get the perfect selfie.
Mm.
It wasn't my
They'd be
fault.
like, it's the cliff's fault.
Yeah, it's Cliff's fault.
Yeah. I'm gonna go swallowed by quicksand because this is one of my irrational fears when I was growing up. It was quicksand and the Bermuda Triangle. I thought they were gonna be much bigger issues in life than they've really turned out to be.
Like you walking on the sidewalk and just run into quicksand.
Quicksand.
Right.
But if you watch Scooby-Doo, it's in every other episode. So,
Didn't John Mulaney have a bit about that? He's like, I thought there was going to
Probably.
be way more quicksand.
I don't know. I'm still worried about the Bermuda Triangle. I'm not gonna lie, but
I've been to Bermuda and they we always, of course, you have to ask the locals, and they were saying that it was because of the shipwrecks were because of random coral reefs in the
That's
ocean.
exactly what somebody from Bermuda would say.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin their tourism.
Well,
Yeah.
they have them stored in their freezer.
Yeah, it's not a
What
giant
happened to 'em?
magnet we have.
Could you imagine it's like it's a whole like conspiracy that they actually like take the people.
That the island of Bermuda is cannibals.
Yeah.
They just eat
Well,
all the
I mean-
people that have gone missing.
The president of the United States just claimed like last week that the New Guinea cannibals ate his uncle during World War II. So
Right on.
that actually happened. Like Biden's uncle was a World War II pilot that went down around New Guinea, and he claimed that he was eaten by cannibals.
I wonder.
Yikes.
I wonder. What if that's what happened? What if
Yeah.
that's what happened?
I mean, there's that one island that has never been touched by modern civilization because they are cannibals and they will eat.
Well, they'll even like throw rocks at you before you even like get up to the island. They like don't want anybody coming up.
Yeah.
East Sentinel? Yeah, East Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Um,
you're a native in a very secluded, very like private island, if somebody showed up, wouldn't you just eat them?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want anything from this person. You guys are very efficient. We got this.
It really depends, like
Hold
how
on.
much meat they got on them.
That's
Yeah. Hey, bone marrow.
No,
Yeah.
Okay,
Bone
some-
marrow is delicious.
some,
You can be skinny and have that.
I mean, have you ever done there's a psychology exercise about like how you can tell a lot about a person by how fast they would resort to cannibalism. And like the shortest time people are like 6 hours. I'm like, that's not even enough time to miss a meal and know that you're hungry and people
Right.
are ready to eat somebody.
right.
It's just human nature. We'll eat each other in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wasn't there
You're
like
like,
that,
man,
that was like eating himself to keep himself alive somewhere?
How?
Ugh.
Like
Yeah.
just
I've heard something like that.
Yeah, I can't
non-essential
remember where I
parts?
heard it. But yeah, I think like he was just like eating himself to keep himself alive.
Wow.
But like
I've- Can't pinpoint where I've heard that or I've seen that, but yeah.
That's some like
That needs to be
third-tier
another
horror
death
movie.
card. Stranded on an island and forced to eat themselves.
That
I just
is
saw.
deserted island. Like deserted island, what part of yourself would you eat first to stay alive?
Foot.
Yeah.
We just saw
But-
that movie that was based on a true story of these Paraguayans that crashed in the Andes Mountains.
Oh, the soccer.
This is like a whole
soccer team
the
one?
soccer team,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they ate the
Was it good?
yeah. No, it's really good because in real life, like nobody admitted that they ate people. Like nobody admitted it,
Well,
but
it's like-
the evidence was there. You know.
Yeah,
like
it's just like the Donner Party is
Yeah.
the same thing. Nobody said that they ate
Yeah.
anybody, but they got there and there's a big pot of human bones. Like,
yeah. And,
Well,
and
they-
because
yeah.
and because the other people
yeah.
they didn't want to eat and they were about to die, so the guys who had the guts to like do it, they
guts.
started just slicing the meat so that the people wouldn't know who they're eating.
Oh man.
So
Ooh.
so that you can compartmentalize that this is just meat. It's not a person.
It's
That's
not
what they
Jeff.
did. Yeah. That
Once
was
you start
such a
naming it, you're done.
you'd be
I mean,
like,
it's not-
yeah.
I don't
I can
know.
just-
Can you imagine having to like eat a clown? It would taste really good.
Oh, that'd be funny.
It tastes
It
funny.
tastes funny. Alright. I've got.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on.
I know.
Wait, what was it? We already forgot about the
I've been
one who
waiting.
always plays the victim. You guys, they've been waiting for their judgment.
I want them to set themselves on fire in the middle of an intersection.
Mm.
Nice.
That happened in Vietnam.
In Vietnam,
mock.
and then
It was
recently
a
too, didn't it?
protest.
Very recently,
Yeah.
a young kid in the Air Force
Mhm.
doused himself and set himself on fire.
Yeah,
The whole-
in
the-
DC, I think.
Yeah,
He survived though, right? Or no?
no, he went on Instagram Live and did it, and he
What?
pretty sure he died.
Yeah, you're not
What
walking
the-
away from that.
Yeah,
Was it for a cause?
it was for
It's
the whole Palestine Gaza thing. It was eerie because I watched him, like I saw him like leading up into it, and just he was so calm, and just saying like,
What?
this is something that I need to do so people can be more aware, and like
Wow.
he just stood there like screaming.
Oh,
Man,
It was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
because
only like
the
20
monk,
years old.
the monk
20.
that did that also was for a cause.
Mm-hmm.
It was
that was in Tiananmen Square,
injustice.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I
Yeah.
don't. That wouldn't be my first option for, if I need to say something, but it's up there. No, I'm just joking.
I feel like you don't need to
Um,
suffer horribly to get people's attention, but maybe.
right.
All right, I'm going to go with remembers their camera but forgets their parachute before jumping off the plane.
They'll at least have a nice scenic view before the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Positive spin.
I'd probably just keep taking pictures, or maybe like even a video
Like some
of
duck
like me
lips, maybe.
saying like,
Take
yeah,
the best selfie ever before I go out.
Yeah. yeah.
I'll recognize
This is
it
my
until
last.
like 10
This is my
seconds
last
before the
moment.
ground.
Yep.
Right. Was that with the Wile E. Coyote, where he's like keeps falling off?
Yeah.
Like he keeps like going until he realizes there's no more.
Oops.
Like, okay,
Now I'll fall.
now.
Yeah.
Who
All right,
else?
what's Jack?
Wait, I
Yours?
only heard two.
Yeah.
Did I hear everybody's?
Yeah.
I heard the camera,
Yeah.
the selfie
Quicksand.
cliff. What was
Quicksand.
yours, Holden? Quicksand.
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 And Jess's card.
Lighting themselves on fire.
Oh no, they have to light themselves on fire. Then
Exactly.
they'll be the ultimate victim.
Exactly. I didn't know fire was so hot. This isn't my fault.
It's the fire's fault.
And I think
I think it's
it's
back on me.
yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, the biggest complainer.
Mm.
I think that goes along the lines with Karen, but
Yeah, kind of.
kind of.
Yeah.
Only that Karens
from
don't
a
only
volcano.
complain. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, melted by lava from a volcano.
From a volcano.
All right, I have homemade guillotine.
Nice.
I like that one.
Homemade.
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 Dude,
Yes.
I bet you
Homemade.
they bitched the entire time they were building it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Wood
I'm
was
gonna
so.
go with shredded by flying debris from a tornado, and it's because they were like complaining that there was a tornado coming and they didn't want to evacuate. Like they're like,
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. Like we're not going anywhere. You know.
Jack is right there. He can hear you.
Mine went really dark. Like I missed this card because I almost never gets this. Stabbed in the temple with an empty syringe,
Ooh.
injecting compressed air into their brain.
Whoa.
Oh,
Is that really a way you can die?
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can't have air in there.
Air bubbles.
Or
Side
in your
note.
brains, Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put in that side note. I'm just gonna let Jack win without throwing in my little fun fact that I know. Jack takes that one.
We want to hear it.
So
I
on
saw this
1,000
one
Ways
from
to Die, there's this episode.
Michael Myers or Jason Halloween, or I saw the compressed air thing injected into their head was from I think it was
Ooh.
Jason that did it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or Michael Myers. I think it was Halloween. It was Halloween. Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one I don't think I saw that
Which one? There's so many.
And
Yeah, I was 42.
number 42.
What were you thinking, Jessica? You said you saw that on.
1,000 Ways to Die, but it was a little bit more risque. I guess this girl went and got a vegetable to use as a toy, and she cut her insides, and an air bubble got in and killed her. And I think that's
wow.
probably the worst. Yeah. I
She-
saw that episode while I was single and living alone. Like, never use a cucumber or a carrot, because your grandparents will find you that way and they will be so disappointed.
End up on your tombstone.
Don't use vegetables. Go buy something.
Go buy something. If you can
Your
go to the
life
grocery
is not
store.
worth $2.
Yeah.
$2 for a cucumber? expensive.
It is. They're
Yeah.
That
expensive.
is
Oh,
that's an
man.
organic cucumber.
Depends on where you're shopping.
No sharp edges.
You must not be shopping at Aldi.
Yeah, if you got to do it, go organic.
Yeah, I got it from Whole Foods.
Oh, God.
Is it ribbed or?
I guess you could like use
Good
the
cucumber
paring knife
already
to like
have
cut ribs in it. You can shape it any way you want at that point.
That's true.
It's terrible.
I think it's Eric's turn.
I think so.
All right. Oh, you. The person who leaves smears on the toilet.
Ew.
Ugh,
Toilet.
This card's popular.
I know.
Yeah.
I want them to choke to death eating toilet paper.
Ha-ha! Man, sorry. That's an unfortunate joke.
Oh wait, atomic wedgie.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
If we're going bathroom related.
Yeah. We got animals, we got bathrooms.
Because
Right.
they're trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eaten by raccoons in an alley. Um,
Okay.
it's probably because I threw them out the bathroom window into the alley, and the raccoons were opportunistic.
They
Yeah.
ravage them with their little people hands.
God, it was scary.
Treat them like
And
a garbage.
because they're trash, they would be crushed by a giant trash compact.
Oh,
nice
that's
one.
good too.
Oof. Good. These are all good. Trash compactor, alley and raccoons,
I had
atomic wedgie,
and then toilet
choked
paper.
on toilet paper. I don't know, the choked on toilet paper is just so poetic. I got
Right.
it.
Okay.
Aw.
I know.
Wait, how many do you have, Jess?
I got 3 now.
This was
Oh,
this
I
was,
have 3
Catching
too.
up.
I've got 3 too.
I
So
have
we have
3.
Yeah.
tie going on.
oh, yeah.
I have one.
Who's one?
I would have picked any one of those though. I would.
I know.
Yeah.
It gets hard.
That's what she said.
I think I'm up.
Hard as that carrot.
Holden's turn.
Yeah, I'm up. Let's see. Ooh, the couple who fights in public.
Mm.
That sucks.
See, that is a boundary that I've set. Like,
Ooh.
all right.
Oh no! Did we lose Jack?
Oh
Jack! Jack!
no.
I'll
Never.
never forget you, Jack. I swear, there was enough room on that door for 2 people.
Oh,
There
100%.
was.
100%.
Plenty of room on that door.
But would they have been able to balance as one was getting off?
Maybe.
All I'm saying
Sorry.
is, yeah, when he goes in the water in Titanic, he comes out of the water in Inception.
Yeah. Well, it was just a dream though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It was an Amber Alert on my
that's
camera
depressing.
phone.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Ooh.
It is.
you
It
just
is
ignore it?
depressing because in yeah, I had to. but in Texas, it's like every day, which is
Really?
scary. Yeah,
You know, that's very
Yeah.
telling.
yeah. We have an Amber Alert every day.
Where are you guys? Where are you, Jessica?
I'm Colorado, but I used to be in Tucson, and I get it because the Amber Alerts on my phone are not as frequent. I didn't even think about that until you just said it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Holden, where are you at?
I'm in Minnesota right now.
Minnesota.
Yeah, you can can't you
What's
tell my super thick accent? No, I'm not originally from here, so I don't have the dumb accent.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Wisconsin, the huge border battle, but then I've lived in North Carolina and California and Japan for a couple years.
Sure. Well, military, yeah, where they had you all over the place.
Yep, they just drug you wherever.
Pretty much.
Okay. They get eaten by a murder of crows.
Oh.
Who are we talking about again?
The couple who fights in public.
Oh, that's right. So before I got caught off, I was gonna say, I set that boundary pretty early on in the relationship to be
Yeah.
not that
It's a
couple.
no
you know?
go.
Yeah, that's just a thing. Like, I feel like if it's starting up and you guys are out, just leave.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
And if the other person's in it, you're like, I'm
Done.
leaving.
Yeah.
We can talk about this somewhere else, but I'm not staying
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I hope they get struck by lightning
Okay.
twice.
Twice.
Both.
No.
Consecutively or like next week?
Consecutively.
Oh, okay.
Like both of them both get struck twice. There's just like two, like the clouds are fighting too in public, and they're just like, we can't hear you over our fight.
And mine would be because they're probably unhappy with their relationship, so they would just die from unstoppable laughter.
Ah, okay.
Aw, that's so sad because they finally came out of the fight and they're like having a good time, but like it's too
It's too
good of a
late.
Can't
time.
stop laughing.
Too late.
Stabbed by a stranger who secretly lives in their basement, who's sick of listening to
Oh,
shit. So he stabs.
I like that one.
Oh, wait.
Basement.
That's not one.
wait. So
We were
Eric
missing
wins
one,
this
so
one.
Stabbed by the stranger who secretly lives in their basement.
I think we're missing one. Or did everybody go?
Well, I have Murder Coast. I think Jack,
Oh
right?
yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going with Stranger in the Basement. That's
Yeah.
yeah. That's a real like fear for a homeowner. Like there's somebody living in your house.
Have you guys seen Barbarian?
Mm-mm.
No.
I haven't yet.
Have you
Don't
heard of
spoil
it?
it.
I won't say anything, but it's in line with that kind of. It's not the movie you think it's going to be. Like, I
Because
started watching it. It's on. I don't know what's on. It's on something.
it's on
Hulu,
HBO.
HBO.
Yeah,
It's
it's good.
bugging me. But when it starts, you're like, you think you had the movie like figured out, and you're like, okay, this is okay, and then it just takes a 180, and you're like,
Mm.
oh, this is entirely the movie that I thought I was watching. It's good. It's more thought-provoking than it initially seems.
Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to watch it because the trailer itself is already very intriguing because it was an Airbnb and then somebody was there when they got there. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting situation. And then it turned dark. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch this. But I never got into watching it because Jason is not fond of scary stuff.
No.
I didn't know that.
No, he loves like Disney and like rom-coms. And of course we're together because we're so opposite.
Yeah.
Do you make
Balance each other out.
Do you make him watch the dark stuff anyway?
Oh, I do. Cause you know, like you get your turn to choose the movie of the night. So I'm like, no, but this is my movie. This is what I want to watch.
Yeah. Like last week we watched Marley and Me. Tonight we're watching Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Only fair.
Not scary, just awful.
Odd.
Is it?
My turn?
Yeah. Yes.
I
your
think
turn.
so.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
Nice.
This is the person who doesn't refill the toilet paper.
Oh, more toilet stuff.
Damn it.
I would just like to mention that I just noticed that you guys got the OG version of it because you have both the victim cards and death cards are red.
Oh, did you
I
change?
The
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the victim
the
cards
new
are black
version
now.
has black and red.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
ours are red.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, and there's not a lot of those. There's not a lot of those. I think I only had 50 copies of those. So you guys got the OG one. Yeah.
Special.
Ooh.
I'm just I don't know.
Mine would be foot and mouth disease
Okay.
Oh,
for them.
no.
This one we've already. Foot and mouth disease.
I'm
A
going
whole-
with
So I'm friends with a lot of teachers, and a whole bunch of my friends who are teachers who also have kids at home got foot and mouth disease at the same time
What?
early year, like in January, because all the kids came back home for winter break. And congratulations. Or
I
hoof it.
didn't know that because it starts with what is it? Swine.
Yeah,
So,
like livestock.
yeah. What? That's for
Somebody
children.
put some cow on their winter break, and I don't know how it originally occurred, but yeah. There was 20 people out.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wild. Well, it's highly
That's wild.
contagious too.
I'm going with a bath salt zombie eats their face off.
Okay. Yeah, Yes.
Not a normal zombie.
A bath salt zombie. I have some personal connections to that type of person, in case you can't tell.
Not-
it, when that happened, I got really scared because I thought it was going to be a start of like a real zombie apocalypse.
I was ready.
Because
Yes.
I'm sad it hasn't happened.
this was like 10 years ago. Yeah, like maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago, where a guy was eating somebody's face on the highway in Florida.
Florida, yeah.
And then it kept
Florida.
happening. Yeah, it kept happening in other places in South America too. So that's why I'm like, oh shoot. Like, and that's when like Walking Dead was so popular.
Big.
Like it's happening in real life. That's so crazy. Anyway,
Art imitating life, imitating Florida.
it's Florida man.
It's Florida man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I opened up my torture expansion pack for this one.
Oh,
Wow. Forced to endure a 24-hour loop of the movie Cats.
he's
Not
bringing
love
in the
that
big
one.
guns.
that was not good.
All right, watch it. Yeah, thank you.
You know,
Wait,
stung by
so
a bee.
Holden,
Did everybody go?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Okay, so Holden had the torture with Cat. You had the stung
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
What did you have, Jessica?
Bath salt zombie eats
That's
their
all.
face.
And then Jack.
That's it.
Jack had the totally forgot.
Foot and mouth disease.
Foot
Foot
mouth.
and-
Yep.
That could be. I don't know. These are all good.
What speaks to your heart?
Cats.
Cat.
Cat, I know. Cat speaks to mine.
Said no.
No, thank you.
Wait, Holden, you have 4 now?
Or
What? He's about to win.
I know.
I can imagine.
Oh, it's my turn, right?
Holden, you have 4?
Mhm.
or
Oh, yeah, we're catching up. Who's got 3?
Ooh,
Jack,
Everybody.
you got 3? You got
I
3?
Yeah.
got 3.
I have one.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh, it's
How many
okay.
do you have, Eric?
I got 3. I had 3, yeah.
The one upper.
Oh,
ooh.
Ooh.
I feel like we have a lot of those.
we do.
Yeah.
So many.
It's like, can I just have my moment? Like, why does
Yes.
it have to be a competition?
Right. Can the story just end? Can we move on to the next thing?
Yeah.
I want them to poke their head out of the moving car window and get decapitated by a lamppost.
Yeah.
Because they're probably screaming out the car like, guess what I did today?
You know, you come home.
Guess how I'm about to die.
Right.
Yeah.
You come to work saying that you just had great sushi for them only to tell you they had pufferfish sushi.
Oh.
I want pufferfish so bad, but that's like my biggest thing. Is like,
I don't
Right.
think I would
who can I trust?
I would have the guts to try it
No,
because you'd have to have the right chef to try
Yeah.
it.
I'm such a foodie. I love trying
Yeah.
different weird things.
I probably would only try it if I was actually in Japan in a reputable sushi shop. Like
With
that, I'm
doctors.
sure I wouldn't die.
Can I have the team of medics come by, please?
No. I'm going to need a marine biologist and
A veterinarian,
General
just in
surgeon.
case.
I'm going to go sword to the neck. One of Jessica's swords to the neck. In her children and the whole kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. And
I
then
think-
we put the head on the sword.
Yeah,
Just to-
I'm gonna channel my students and I'm gonna break out the fart joke. So they farted so hard their stomach fell out, and I think it was like one of those like like you farted and they're like, you think that's a fart? Like listen to this, and then they
Guess
like
what?
fart so hard their stomach falls out.
I can see that.
I can see that too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
You think that's a
And
fart?
I was thinking about like my death, and I'm like, no, I'm the corner. Oh,
You don't.
that one upper would definitely die. Sorry, I only remember Holden's.
I
Can you
Okay.
can you remind me?
know.
Pufferfish sushi.
Upper fish.
Sword to the neck in front of the whole kingdom.
Gets decapitated by screaming out of the car window.
Mhm. There is a tornado outside.
Gosh,
Yeah. So that's
Oh no.
I'm
are you?
even
Oh, is he gone
surprised
again?
that I was
Shit.
able to
I
come
think
back.
so.
We got audio.
There,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
I see movement.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, your internet is
Okay.
not strong though.
So Holden wins this one. And by the way, we're planning to have All Stars episode soon. So all the darkest people can come on and compete. And I'm
Ooh.
excited about that. Yeah.
Should we wear eyeliner and black lipstick and black nails next time?
Oh yeah. There's no other
Can we-
way. So thank you so much, you guys. I apologize for the interruptions, but thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
tonight. It was super fun. You're more than welcome to come back anytime you want. Just let us know.